Hello guys, Eric here. Gonna do a playthrough of my build. Of course, a lot of work still to do, like I didn't work on shadows yet. The dialogue is still in French, but I will translate it for you. I will narrate in English as I play. And there's a lot of work to do animation-wise. Like I did the spells and stuff, but the animation-wise, it's very primitive. I know I have a lot of stuff to do, but I just needed to take this break between working to get some progression going on, you know, engage in some social media. This is social media, this is content, Twitch is content, YouTube, wherever you're going to see me. I will do some more technical streams on Twitch to show like, oh, this is in this 4 hour or whatever session I'm gonna try to do this thing or that thing and see how it goes. Otherwise on YouTube it's gonna be the re-uploads of streams, you know, like dev part 1, 2, 3, whatever. Or it's gonna be a capsule like, oh, I've been asked about this or this thing, so let me answer. But for now I'm gonna do a playthrough, you know, of a big part of the game. The game is too long to do in one thing, obviously, so this is going to be one thing. I'm doing it in English. Sorry for the people in French, but at least the dialogue will be in French. The thing is that my son, which turns 10 next week, wants to play the game. You know, I've been working on it for quite some time. So I've set up a controller for it. So now you will be able to play, but he will react to it in French, you know. So I take this as the English showcase first playthrough of the game, whatever, with some narration from me. And tomorrow or whatever, you're gonna get the French walkthrough from my 9-year-old. He's not with them. Whatever, okay. Let's be nice. So I'm gonna start a new game. Like I said, the game is deep in development. I'm only halfway, but let's go, guys. So I need to click on this to get controller on this side. Yeah, now this works. Let's go. I have not set the big difficulty differences yet. Yes, it's like, let's say this mob is supposed to have 50 strength on normal. You're gonna have like 35 or 40 on easy. You're gonna have 65 or 70 on hard, you know. So yes, there is a difference, but I have not fully playtested and because my final point, sorry if I'm taking a long time before I start, but I will start soon. I just want to make this clear. My final goal will be that normal is what you definitely should be playing the game at. Easy is what you give your young kid or your little sister. Just play it on easy. Hard is for someone who really wants to be able to die if he doesn't deal with basic mechanics. You know, I say basic. Hard is gonna be harder, significantly harder. It's not gonna be the same game than easy. For now, that's it. So let's start. Hey, button. So I don't have time to say everything what's going on, but long story short, you live on a oh man, I have not translated that in English yet. You live on a planet, and that planet apparently while you're in your cat litter, there's this wormhole thing, and like the ceiling is falling on our head. Just run, dude. What are you doing? And you end up here. Like, what is here? Then the djinn says, I will read straight in English, okay? Because the people that are French, they can read directly. And anyway, they will see my kid play tomorrow or whatever. I press the wrong button. Yeah. Whatever. What he says is, I'm gonna start the text again. Sorry. I'm not used to playing with a controller. Well, this is starting very busted. I need to fix this dialog box. It's not at your request. But basically, what he's saying is, oh, I did not expect you to come through this portal at this time. Like, what is going on? Is there some cosmic event I'm not aware of? So this room that I was in is just a representation of this room that is between worlds. Think of the room End Time in Chrono Trigger. Think the Q continuum in Star Trek. Something that is just not comprehensible, so the NPC makes something that you can comprehend, and you look, you're here, just go there, go to a dimension that your brain can handle. So he dumps me on Earth, and this is where the portal took me, in fact. But it's just that before going to the end of the portal, you go to this place, and you appear there. It's like, oh, a cat. Like they don't know cats come from another world or whatever. This is once again, this is first stream, so I have so much things to say. I don't have time to crunch it all. You will have to figure out as you play, but I just want to give you a basic concept. So I started by saying that you come from another world. A portal opened up, and you end up on Earth, and now you gotta figure out you and the djinn in the chamber between worlds that I have not translated yet. I'm sorry. They all have name in French. I promise you. But so yeah, I need to translate the game too. But whatever. So you end up in this chamber between time, and he's like, dude, you need to go figure yourself out because you don't seem to know who you are. You're supposed to be the Hank. The Hank is a protector, and you're supposed to be a servant of goddess Bastet from Egyptian mythology. You know, it's all made up stuff. You know, they don't think too much about it. Just need a story about cats, and they did think of cats as guardians of some kind through many things. So this is just taking that. You can think about it a little bit like Stargate. The Stargate, they went deep, but not the cat part, but the portals in Egypt part. But, in this game, this world, this universe, this franchise, the cats, they live in multiple worlds. You know, Earth was one of the worlds that the portals led to. So when the portal opened and you got caught in it, it's actually another cat world. That opened a portal because their world was fucked, and it was not, oh sorry for the big word, their world was in shambles, and they did not have resources anymore. They're not good cats, they're the bad cats, you know. They're good and bad cats. It's like think Star Trek, the mirror universe, you know. There's a good Kirk, there's an evil Kirk. It's the same thing. The evil universe cat ruined their world. They reactivated ancient portal technology. What planet was aligned at this moment happened to be Earth. So it happens that in the mirror universe, the good protagonist, you, the good cat, Spark, you got caught. You don't remember any of that thing, the thousands of years ago that your race was cool, and you're a cat. You got a lifespan of like 10 years, 15 if you're lucky. You don't remember any of that. If humans get amnesia, I can assure you cats do too. And he's like, oh, okay, I was in my litter doing a poopy, you know, and now I'm here, and you're saying there's a lot of bad shit going on, and I need to restore my powers and my thing, and I can actually use portals and magic, and what the is going on, and you know. So you just back up there, and you basically, okay, so what is this game about? The girl says there's cars outside. Like, okay, there's cars outside. So right there, you know, this is not a medieval RPG, you know. I played a lot of fantasy RPG. They did their time. They were nice. They definitely inspired this game. But modern setting is where it's at for me, you know, to be motivated on the game. I wanted the modern setting. At the beginning, I had a human, but I switched it for cat, okay? Because at the end of the day, it's not only that I'm done with fantasy RPG, say, human protagonist, you know, so I've been there, done that, so whatever, okay, whatever. It's an RPG with the cat from freaking space, and you need to save Earth from the bad cats taking over the Earth and make it their new dirty cat litter. So, as you see here, I'm gonna make a link in the video so that people that are in a hurry can skip all my blah blah blah, because I'm known to either not talk a lot or either talk too much, and right now I seem to be in the proper setting to speak to a camera, so I'm speaking too much. But the people that want to see the game right now, they're probably angry. So I will put time stamps so that they can get right to the game. So yeah. So I'll talk one last. So now that I've spoke about the setting, I just got an SCP. I think you guys are ready to see me play. So this is basic interface, level 1. Level 1, you start. You have no equipment. nothing. But you see that Spark does, as he should, Bolt Magic, Poison, and Nimbus does Aura and Detox. The names are inspired by Shining Force. So Aura is a heal, Detox is remove poison, Bolt is electricity, Poison is obvious. So you start with 2 cats, but the team will grow. There's another cat you can get, and there's a robot you can get. I will really fix the work. I mean, I will really finish the game before thinking about adding more people and growing the army. One last thing I want to say. At first, I wanted to make a game like Shining Force, but then I tried. Oh god, I tried. But it's hard. So yeah, I understand now why they started Shining in the Darkness as a classical RPG, and it's not right away Shining Force as we know it on Genesis. Really, I guess you could, but I really wanted to start to nail a regular RPG. I'm gonna do it very nice. It is already nice, but I'm gonna do it very nice and a solid base. To then, when I make Feline Realms 2, it's gonna be tactical. Sorry, but I think that making this one a regular RPG and making it well and long enough and replayable enough and etc. And I think it's gonna be enough. You don't need to redo the same game. So I'm gonna do a tactical RPG next. It's gonna be based on this IP, unless you guys really don't like the IP. I'm gonna keep the IP, but we'll cross that bridge in 2025. Okay? So I just saying that in advance, I'm gonna give this regular RPG all I got, and then the sequel is gonna be tactical RPG. So let's start, guys. Sorry, I'm already probably too deep. It's okay. So you start in this back room. I mean, you can go back, but you're not gonna be able to use the elevator back. I'm not gonna show you every nook and cranny of the game. You know, I put invisible walls and stuff behind there. It's just to make you understand that this is a back room. You come out from the back room. There are NPCs like, oh, what a nice cat. Be careful, however, I'm dancing. She's a DDR maniac. You can go there. The alarm for there's an alarm in my kitchen, not for food, but for medication for my kid. He's not even there. I'm gonna turn it off. I come back. Il n'y en a pas de problème. Fait que, comme je disais, c'est dans cette pièce de tutoriel. Je sais pas si je vais laisser ces coffres-là, j'en doute. Moi, au début, je mettais des cheap crevettes qui donnaient plein d'XP, mais là, j'ai donné une arme de base, une croquette pour l'XP, puis un baseball cap, juste un petit équipement de base. Fait que là, on va le mettre. PP7. Il vient avec un permis, inquiétez-vous pas. Baseball cap à mon healer. Enfin, let's go, on fait business. Tu peux saver ici. Save system, il est standard pour l'instant. C'est saver ça, quand tu cliques là-dessus, ça te demande si tu veux dormir, tu dis oui ou non. Fait que c'est comme un in dans le fond. Lui, il t'avertit que... Ah man, je parle en français. Roll back. I put back brain in English mode, sorry. So, here you can save, you can sleep, there's some chests to get you beginning. This guy, I'm gonna say basically what he says. He said, to the left there's a save point. A standard way to save your linear existence. Then there's an artifact of feline comfort. That's the cat house, the thing we play into, and it's a him. It heals you. And there's a lot more, but there's 10 gold, non-negotiable. Okay, my dude, don't try to understand. It's an universal law. It will completely heal you if you use it. Explore cities to find equipment. You ain't ready to face the overworld. Do as you wish if you're a pro. There are many ways to gain strength. And eat croquette. How do I try to do this in English? You know the cat treats and you shake, come kitty, and you give it, and he's like completely nuts about them. Yeah, that's it. It's a cat treat, yeah. And eat cat treats. That's good for you. Come see me later and safe before going. Modern streets are dangerous for felines. We haven't went out yet, so you guys don't know yet what's outside. All you've seen so far is hear me speak a very long monologue, and then I'm still inside of the arcade. So this leads to a dev room that won't be open to you guys, so I won't show you. Chest all over the place, of course. Dry food, this is some more cat food. It gives less XP on this one, but 500 is a lot. This is a big bonus. You won't have that in the first room. I'm just giving that to have a certain edge, because I'm trying to make this faster. Oh, I'm just so not fast. So here you go out for the first time. You're in Osaka part of town. There's an old man that says, "I'll never be able to cross the street." It's like cars were infinitely coming and going. They quite are. Be careful, cat. I've seen many die, road killed. Never go in the middle of the intersection. I made it so that if you go in the middle of the street, there's an automatic battle with the car that starts, but you can cross here. But if the cat hits you, the car hits you, it bumps you with a knockback, like this. The game is not finished, like I said, so there is thing like you seen right now, the cars are not perfectly synchronized. I just had enough time to deal with stuff like that. And right here you see the car goes under the cat. This is all technicalities that I will fix, worry not. So I'm gonna do freeze on the cars, and though it's not really the proper elements. This was very powerful. It's like a level 1 mob. You're not supposed to have a level 8 magic at level 1. It's because I hate the power up. There are vending machines in which you can buy stuff, buy and sell, potion, touch, revive, equipment, or whatever, but only if it's not equipped. There are NPCs everywhere, of course, you can speak to. Wow, you're such a courageous cat. Sorry, I ain't got nothing for animals. If only you understood what I said. Because it's not everyone that speaks, it's the dog person who just doesn't get it. Don't think too much about it. But there are dog people and there are cat people in this game, and only the cat people understand cats. So here's a corner store, there's a guy, can pick up what he wants to drink. I feel like I've been here for hours. Yeah, very much. Speaking of time, yeah, you notice that it rained outside. There's a timer, like right now, I'm at 17 minutes and something, so I wasted quite a lot of time talking, putting you guys in the mood. I realize it's not the best format for YouTube, but I will put the timestamp like I said. But whatever, the rain, depending on the city that you are in, depends on the cycle of the clock. So this one here you can go, but the other corner store you can. So this one, she deals with cats, obviously. You can see she's got mini ears. Mini ears. Neko ear, whatever. Caissière Neko. Neko cashier in English. So those you can deal with as a feline, there's no problem. There's building, you can go everywhere, you know. It's not open world in the terms, what is even open world? Minecraft is open world because it generates as you move. But even stuff that we call open world, like Skyrim, is it even open world? What do you mean by open world? So is my game open world? For this type of RPG, it's very open world-ish because you can move. I'm inside a dot on the world map right now, a part of the city, a city district, and there are many linked scenes within that city district. Then I can get out of there, be on the world map. I can go in the city by another entrance. You know, is it open world? Not really, but yes, but no. But you know, the books say. Sometimes they say something smart, sometimes they say something silly, sometimes they say something lore related. At the end of the day, you're not forced to read any of that. This guy gives a mission. He lost his... I have to try to tell that. His briefcase. He lost his briefcase. I can't trust anyone. How do you try to... Thugs. Thugs stole my briefcase. We can't trust anyone. Can you find them? They're north, below the overbridge. Is that how it's called in English? I seen them hang over there. They are way too high level for me, but I'm sure you can. I'm gonna give you some cat treats. Please, this briefcase is very important for me. My future depends on it. Sure thing, mysterious, weird person looking. So here there are more dog people. When they can talk, they say like, "Oh, I'm sure you got rabies." They ate cat. Sometimes they talk, sometimes they don't. So here you have a guy sleeping on the job. That's terrible. Oh, I got some sunglasses. I'm gonna put them. They're just cosmetic, but +1 defense power. These are the lamest armor in game, but that's why they are in the first part of the first CP2. So, oops. Middle of the street, yeah. When you step in the middle of the street, this happens. I'm using high level magic to destroy him fast because I cheated by using a lot of cat food in the tutorial room, but I will remove this cat food. So yeah, I don't want to show you, there's a lot of stuff again, but I won't want to show you. I'm just gonna show you some, like, if you see something sus like that, this is sus AF, obviously there's something there. I'm not gonna show you, there's like 3 or 4 just in this scene alone. I'm not gonna show you where everything is again. I don't want to spoil the game. I just wanna take you guys for a little ride in the game. And you see the horizontal development of the game is largely done, this looks all pretty. There's something to fix like there. I need to fix the layering here. It's very small details that you don't alt your entire development to fix little, I don't even know how that's called in English, to fix that, this is details for the end. This is not something that for me, I don't personally care. I could release with this and I would not cry about it, but I'm gonna fix it because sometimes you see that's like, whoa. I need to fix the shadow. Like I said, I didn't do the shadows yet. So this sprite has shadow on it. I'm gonna, when you start a game, you assume because this is not my first game. This is the first commercial project. It's not my first game. My first game, but my first games, when you start, you just make it like a pie rectangle. You move a square rectangle or whatever, or a capsule or whatever the geometry shape that you pick. You always start with this, and then you can skin it, and then you can animate it. So it goes from there. So the same with that. When you get a sprite sheet, this is a very low cost sprite sheet. The cat, I tried to find a better cat. Better, it's not bad. I tried to find a slightly more detailed cat, but nah. Yeah. I will have to deal with artists when if I get a big enough people that are interested in the concept of the game and the game. I will consider, I will work on the shadows and stuff for sure, but on top of that, I will consider getting an artist to make the hero protagonist and portraits to really solidify them as a better asset and not the base version as I have. So yeah, a lot of things to fix, like I said, but like fixing the shadow will fix that. A lot of things are to fix. So yeah. Not everything is interactable, but almost. Does he give a quest yet? No, not yet. I'm not 100% done, of course, with the game, but I'd say 90-95% of NPCs are completely done. The quest part, I have a lot of like chain quests that are 2 or 3 quests. I don't have super long chain quests yet. I don't want super long chain quests. I've had my share of that playing World of Warcraft, like Desert and everything. Why? Oh man, freaking shell quest. I've had my share of very long questing and spoiler. And I'm kind of done. I don't want to burden people with quests. So there are quests as a game mechanic. Go find a screwdriver. Go find this. Go find that. Otherwise, this is still a first area of the town. This scene will change because now this looks ridiculous, and it is. But this gives me access to the bridge that you see in the trailer, where there's the cars and you crash everything, and then you go fight the bosses. But I'm not supposed to go do that right now. Even though I cheated, I took a cat treat, a powerful cat treat. Oops. this guy, there's no problem. You can beat him at level 1 since you're 2 cats. Bosses, it starts to be good to use poison and slow mechanics. Then you will hurt you at less, and the poison drains his health. So 10%, he lost 10, you can guess he has 100 health. So big brain time right there. No, I don't even have, oh yeah, this one has a weapon, he's gonna do decent damage. This one has no weapon and he's a healer on top of it, and he has less level, it's gonna be garbage. 12 is not that bad, but it's still garbage. Having a weapon changes not only your base damage, but your spell power, because the formula for the spells is like 30 power, 30% plus the weapon attack, plus I mean the spell power itself. So whatever, all that to say that your weapon influences, makes your spells hurt more. I don't want to create different, like, oh, you need a staff, like in WoW. I'm sure it changed with the time. It did change, like 10 years ago. They made it so gear changes depending on your class. So the old system where you're a magic user, you need to roll only on staff because you need spell power. Now you get a weapon and it gives the stats that your class needs. I think I haven't played WoW in a decade, to be honest, just because I have the other stuff to do with like work, school life, having a child. So yeah, I'm not even done with this first part of town, honestly. Did I take the briefcase? I think so. And give it to him. My valise! Yeah, my briefcase! Give it to me, quick! Oh, my sweet briefcase! You have no idea how much you saved my life. Thanks a lot, friend. We shall see each other again. My mission shall be hard and I will need your services again. I need to fix the length of the text. I shall tell you more next time. I must go. You will see him again shortly. I got a shield from crashing the car. Can give you oh no, yeah, we have a baseball bat. Item. Can boost my healer. Back to standard. The apples. Like this one, agility determines who attacks first. So when a fight starts, the first person, either a player or an enemy, is the one with the most agility. So of course you want strength and defense, but big brain time is agility is the best by far. So agility, I pump that to the main hero DPS as a big brain tactics, because you want him to attack first. Because if you go into dangerous territory, you don't want the enemy to attack first, because you can cast high level magic. And right now I don't have high level armor, you know, I just it's already a miracle that I got a baseball cap. So did I go in there? Not yet. Oh no, this is the place where the guy sleeps. So yeah, let's move to the capybaras and let's get the capybara mission first, even though you don't technically need to take it, you can just update it by talking to Madame Capybara later. You can go there. This is another, this is like the first mission that I did was here, just because of the system. So there's a rat behind the building. Like, oh, you're a big cat. Let's show that rat who's the boss. Yo, rat. So I'm supposed to be level 1, obviously. So I'm not even gonna bother. I'm gonna destroy him, obviously. But even if you're level 1, I made him quite easy. As I said, I did not scale difficulty yet. I didn't made it so that hard is like almost Dark Souls. Like I did say almost. That's a bit crazy. Here there's a alien skunk. Most the game is pixel art from artists that I paid. I won't say how deep I am, but you know how it is. Assets are not free. But there are some like this skunk that is clearly not pixel. It's not. It's generated imagery that I edited heavily, but it's still a generated image. But you know, what can I do? You know, pay a guy $100 on Fiverr for each freaking monster for a game that I don't even know if you guys want in the first place. You know. So let's just see how you guys feel about the game, and if the game gains momentum and you guys actually care care both about the game and care about there being very few, but there are some placeholder images like that skunk, which is not that bad. I work on that skunk, but still, I know that some people hate anything that has to do with a computer with his nonsense, because they probably use a cell phone and an autogrammar character to write their complaint on text. That's a joke. So strong apple, it gives strength. Yeah, he's already pretty strong, but who cares? I think she gave me a fist attack. 24 strength. But yeah, now I got basic gear. I got a very strong weapon on Spark. I'm not supposed to have this weapon on Spark. See, in the chest at the beginning, I gave him a gun. It's the lowest level gun, but it's still a gun. I'm not supposed to have it. So there's a lazy construction worker. I parked my tractor. Oh, is that even a word in English? Tractor? Whatever. On the street instead of on the grass. Like, me, this drives me insane. It's a technique so that I kind of ruin the street, so then they have to hire me to repair it. Good thing cats don't speak French or English, whatever the language your game will be in. Otherwise, I'd sure be in some trouble. Yeah, not really. Construction people in this game, I'm not talking about real life. They're super corrupted by a new organization in the city, and you will get to kick their ass. Madame Capybara, I won't sing the song because I don't know if it's a DMC. But basically, he said, "Hey, you're new here. Be welcome if this is the case." I can't help but see that you have not got a capybara with you. Like, are you nuts? You don't have a capybara? I'm Madame Capybara. I rub capybara on my t-shirt. I love capybara. I smell like capybara probably. Let's not be insult Madame Capybara. I don't think you realize at what point these creatures are amazing. You seem nice, so I'm gonna give you a mission. Go in the city, go down the main street until you get to the railroad. There's a few trees there with fruits that the capybaras love. It's mandarinas, I'm not sure how that's spelled in English. It's like oranges. There's wild capybaras that go off in there, and if your heart is pure, who knows if that's true, they will help you in your adventure. Go there and see if you're worth it, and bring back some mandarina bara for me, please. Like, sure, miss. So I'm still in the first part of the first city, guys. I want you to wrap your mind around this. I know the video is long and I've spoken a lot, but I'm still in the first. I haven't touched the world map yet, and there are like 5 cities like this. Just this city, I mean. I'm not speaking of city in the world map or city in the North Snow area. So yeah, city goes down too. So Capybara is here. So the Capybara follows me instantly because he recognized that just like him, I am a divine being, and I don't mean me. I mean the cat, the Seshahank, that I have not translated in English yet. The cat and the capybara are both divine beings. I say that in a comedic way because in one of the temples in game there is the capybara pope god or whatever you want to call him. He's like this albino capybara, super big, and it has some symbol on him, and he has to do with upgrading your capybara. So I got the mandarina bara, that's a mouthful. Warrior's drink. You can see that I love Star Trek a lot. I put Warrior's drink in every one game at least once. So yeah, this is a heal, and it also gives a SP, but it's also worth money. It's also for the capybara, there's a lot of stuff. But this guy, does this work? Yes. So I made a capybara bank, but yeah, I have not programmed the joystick for that yet, so you have to use your mouse or your touch screen because the game works in touch screen too. So stuff that you don't need anymore, you can either sell or dump on him to sell later. Whatever, I'm not gonna give the mandarina bara because the lady wants it. I'm gonna give the rest for now because I don't care. So the capybara will follow you around. You will always remember what items you gave him. If you save the game, then you load back the game. the capybara will come back here to his mandarina tree because this is where he loves to live, and it's a very chill animal. He loves to stay there, and viva la capybara life. So, but when you come back to him, you just have to press E on the keyboard, or I have assigned it to X on the Xbox controller. And you will sit down, and once you sit down, you press on X again. It opens the capybara inventory, and then you need to either click exit or press escape. Oops. Oh, I clicked in the wrong window. Sorry. Yeah. So that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Sorry. It's because one screen is OBS, the other screen is Unity. It's a bit confusing. I haven't streamed for years. This is not a stream, right? I took the capybara, but yeah, if you tell him to sit, he will stay there. You can go on.
Destroy the capybara child.
Yes, that happens sometimes. There's something wrong with this capybara, but the capybara god and the capybara pope will help him. Don't worry, guys. This bridge, whatever, if we should call this a bridge, this thing, there was a pain in the ass, so I put a teleporter on it. Here's some kind of fight club here. Each fist makes me stronger. Each cane more precise and devastating. I'm just here because I want to be healthy. If you don't block my fist, you won't be healthy. Like, okay, this is clearly but the fight club is a thing. I started developing it. There are some, I don't know if I'm strong enough yet to make it all the way through the gauntlet, because it's like a gauntlet of bosses where you enter the dojo and you're like, But we'll see. So I'm still in the first part of the first town. Not the first part. I'm still in the first district of the first town. So yeah, you can go literally everywhere. Sometimes, very rarely, but sometimes there's a locked door. The capybara, I will program it to go around solid objects, but for now I think it's more convenient and funny for me for him to go around like this. I don't care, honestly. I will fix him so that he goes around, you know, like in an RPG where they go around like this. They make a path, yeah, the patting, the pet patting. I will do some form of pet patting that will be a lot better than what it is currently, which is basically just follow and swip sides currently, you know, and sit down and get up and all that. But yeah, like I said, I'm showing you the game even though it's not ready, because if I don't show you the game, who am I making this for? You know, I'm making this for my kid, obviously, but my kid, you know, he's gonna play it once and he's gonna go back to Roblox or something, like everyone. So I'm making this. Oops. I love it when a bird go on the mailbox. Ah, a big cat! Don't scare him! Please go away! Yeah, you can go, he will attack you if you touch him by trying to go to the chest. And the bird fled. That's all because of you. But I'm way too strong to... We really need to get that fixed. And I will adjust the... If we start hearing this, it's funny, but if we hear it too often, I will lower the frequency, you know? The game is deep into testing. But let's take this chest, the strength razor, those are temporary items. It's just during battle. While the apples, they're permanent, they buff you forever and ever. So there are more houses, like quests and houses everywhere. I don't want to show you guys the entire all nooks and crannies, you know. This guy, I can tell you, he's part of the bad guys, but for now you don't know. He's suspicious. The rabbits, a lot of rabbits ate cats in this game. Don't ask me why. You will discover that by yourself. It's like, I don't like cats. Go away. And there's some of these, they're like, instead of Neko people, they're like bunny people. They try to hang out with real bunnies, but the real bunnies are a street gang of the real bunnies. It's like, oh, the lore is hilarious, and you're gonna get to fight or join them or whatever, you know. I put a lot of leeway, even though I have not, as of yet, programmed all the choices and stuff and multiple endings. You know, there's a lot of work in making a game all by yourself. I've literally been on this for like 6 months, you know, and just now I'm starting to do social media, because it takes 6 months to get from a blank screen to where I am now. And where I am now, you see the capybara going to roll and shit. You know, you need to go through that. If you don't go through making, you need whatever. It's my reasoning. My reasoning is that I wanted the game to reach half point, which I feel is what this is. This city feels more than half point, yeah, sure. But the game itself is about half point, because I need to work on shadows. But maybe this won't be that bad. Maybe I can do that relatively quick. Everything takes long, but whatever. So I have not spoke Madame Capybara since I took the Mandarina Mara. So I'm gonna give it to her. Yeah. Thanks a lot for the Mandarina Maras. I knew you were a good cat right when I first saw you. As opposed to the bunch of weirdos I saw yesterday. The capybaras were so scared they were shaking. Poor guys. So basically she's saying that she saw what we are to guess were the cats from the evil dimension. The cats that opened the portal in the first place. The cats why you from your planet are now on Earth trying to figure out what is going on. She saw them, and the capybara, which is an animal of pure peace and love, which checked if my heart was pure before following me. They were scared. They were literally shaking. So I'm gonna go to the overworld, even though I'm not quite done with this part. I'm not gonna do a 100% run, like I said. A lot of stuff, but this is the overworld. The capybara, the first overworld, there are multiple ones. The capybara, while he's in the follow you mode like he is, I am completely immune to random battle. You know, when you walk and I'm immune against the random encounters like that, so I can only do visible monsters, you know, like Chrono Trigger. You see a monster with your eyes, you like I did with the rat earlier, with some of the car. So right now the capybara protects you no matter the overworld, either this one or the second one, or will there be a third. The capybara protects you on the overworld maps. But if I tell him to sit, now he no longer protects me. So now I'm open, and this is the place in the game, the overworld. All or almost, not all, that's not true. Half the mobs are basically mobs that I generated, and I work on the image to make it better to fit in the game. But if people like the game, and if people are really bothered by the fact that I use AI while everyone and their mom use AI, I consider making money appear to buy an artist to basically, do this but with your fingers. Some people think it matters, and I understand the argument. But your game, you can't make a game just with generated art. This is just an image that is cut and modified, and it worked, and transparency and stuff integrated, and then you put motion. But at the end of the day, it's the only part of the game that is not assets from a human that I paid, So a lot of people were paid in the making of this game. And by the way, you need to pay. You pay Dali $32 per month anyway. So somewhere, I don't know how to say this. We need to live with AI. But what I'm trying to say is that my game is very, very, very all pixel art. But they are placeholder monsters like you just saw now, which are generated images that I generated with a lot of prompting to get what I wanted. And I thought myself, either I give this to an artist, I say this is, instead of this, because I went to an artist, okay, let's take a break. I went to an artist before, not for this game, but you talk to the artist and you're like, okay, I want a logo, I want something. He's not in your head. He's gonna do something that he thinks you want, and there's a billion things that he could be creating So he creates something. It's nice. Is it gonna on the first try match? Like you go in a store cloth, you see a piece of cloth, like, oh, this hoodie, I'm in love with it. I want this hoodie. Like, is this gonna happen? It's possible, but it's very unlikely. So you ask the artist, can you please make another? And the artist right there's yeah. And then when you come to the third time, he's literally gonna F you, and it goes down fast. Then you think about it, and yeah, I understand. It's really, I think that what I'm trying to say is I think it's smart to use AI, not in a way that's still a job to these guys, because that's the argument. The argument is that you use AI so you don't pay artists. So right here I'm saying no, I pay artists a lot. I'm in the thousand. Very much artists are paid. But what I'm saying is that the few GPT images that I took, they are very worked. You need to create from a lot of prompting the image that you want, because you would have to do the same with artists, but the artist needs to actually do it. Right now, when you create a concept with AI, you're like, make this, no, refresh it. You can literally reiterate 50 times, and then I got the final product, the one that you guys saw, let's say the skunk with the water squirt. I think it's funny because you don't want to get squirted by a skunk. But I'm not gross, he's not squirting on you, it's a water gun, it's a play on words, So you create the concept art. So from here, I got this concept art that I worked so hard on it, that's like, it technically looks good enough that I could release it since this is my first game. But what I'm trying to really hard to say is that if the majority of people are bothered by the concept of AI, I will not go nuts. I will bring this art that I work to make the concept, and the artist will say, okay, I will do this with my human hands, and this will be like, I used AI to help me not waste the artist's time, not to insult him, because at the end of the day, it's a communication thing. How well do you communicate from this computer to the artist's computer? Artist's brain are complicated. Indie dev brain are complicated. I'm super introvert, he's super artisty, very emotional, complicated, So I think that AI, the use of AI that I made into making concept art good enough to be integrated, but I can use to just, artist, make this please, and I won't waste his time. He has the template, it needs to look like this, but more human. This is so this is the path that I took. Sorry for the long, but this is the path that I took. I made this, I made very well worked placeholder art. I call it placeholder openly. I could have shut my mouth and pretend that I made this in pixels, but no, something I do in pixels, like retouching the cat, whatever. But no, this is basically a generated skunk and a generated hamster on a skateboard, because I cannot draw in color good enough hamster on a skateboard, and I don't want to have the artist bring me something that does not fit in the color palette or anywhere. So I'll say it one last time, I use AI to make the concept art. Right now the concept art, you saw it, is the skunk and a few other. There's a lot of creatures, obviously. I think I got 100 something, not 200, but at 100 something different enemies. So basically, maybe not half, it's just on the overworld. So maybe there's 15 enemies that are basically generated and maybe changed in the game release. So you guys know now, maybe 15 monsters will be upgraded by real artists if the game is worth enough for me to pay a real artist, because burning a lot of time and money on a game, and if you don't see anything back, why are you gonna pay someone? So we'll see. So here I did something that is bad karma. I have not yet finished integrating the karma system, because when you die, since you're basically based in ancient Egypt lore-wise, when you die you get weighted, like, are you a good or a bad cat? Osiris himself. And so basically it's something like I did it right now. Like, she has this girl, it's like, oh, I'm afraid someone's gonna stole my cell phone. but I can't bring it in the water, you know, so I can't let it there. There's nobody watching. I hate dealing with my stuff when I go in public. That's very personal grudge. Like, you know what, BS, or you know what, grind my gears. You go to the beach or whatever, and you're there with your cell phone. You're like, oh man. Now I got a system. Now I got a system. I got pockets on the shirts. I got a system now. But when you don't have a system, this is such a problem. So yeah, basically, you took the bad choice of taking the jacket, which is a powerful item for this stage of the game. Powerful. I mean, you can get right away off the right city and go steal it right away. So yes, this is a high level item for this early in the game. I'm still silenced. You can remove silence with either the item or with detox. But if you are silenced yourself and in combat, then you cannot. So yeah, she has a brother. Oh yeah, there's a lot of good stuff. There's a ghetto city. The cat, the ghetto cat. You know, there's a how do you call that in English? A bikini top or whatever on her head, but her brother has like a boxer short on his head. It's like, yeah, he's the ghetto cat. He lives in a very tough part of town. There's a lot of crime. The humans in that part of town are thugs. That they attack you and stuff. They're not very friendly at all. So yeah, like I said, the capybara protects me, but I'm gonna carry him around because I don't want to bore you with overwar monsters. But this is the part of this is the violent district. Is the crow that speaks too much. I need to make him ruthless. So there's the old guy that got expropriated. Like, these damn buffoons they got here because there's the new circus in town. Access to the building apartments has been cut. The people got exposed. Then I don't know how to speak English. English is hard, guys. And police is doing nothing. If I wasn't so old, they wouldn't let me chill like that. I really should go to the East Coast if only I had money. And you, the cat, what do you think about it? Meow meow. So basically, he's speaking to himself. He has no clue that I understand what he's saying, and he's basically complaining that he used to live there, but he got thrown out. So now here is just it's a bad place, and here I'm not protected by the capybara because this is not overworld. So here I can get encounters in this part of city. But I'm kind of high level because I got some decent equipment. This was an easy encounter, just one enemy. Oh, that's annoying. The crow is very annoying. I put the sound on him. I did not realize the sound was on loop. I want it to be when you get close. I will fix that. For now, sorry. So yeah, there's a mission to infiltrate the building and get some stuff, and the cat. I know it's not there, so it's going. I don't want to spoil it for you guys. Okay? I don't want even to show you the gangster cat. It's just too cool. There's so much cool stuff. I don't want to show you everything. I just wanted to show you like the game. It's moving. There's many cities. They're all different. Oops, I went. Street intersection are always bad. You get encounters with cars. Blast is magic, but for the magic, it's DPS for the magic user, so it's not very powerful, but at least he has something. So yeah, I do the voices, but I have not narrated the game yet. It's a lot of work, guys. I still got some coding to do, obviously, but most of the work I have to do is, frankly, social media, animation, and combat, because I want them to have better combat animation. I want to replace the generated placeholder with pixel arts, obviously. The map is actually very big, but I don't want to spoil it. I just want to show you a little bit. Oh yeah, there's a guy there too. I want to show you guys how to get the robot at least, because it's very useful to have a third member right away. So this part of town, I'm not gonna go explore everything. Go straight where places. If you go north there, there's the school. There's a lot of stuff to do. A lot of the main quest goes through that actually. Oh yeah, there's an old guy complaining. He prevents people from getting into the mall. He keeps talking. It's so annoying. And if you want to go into the mall, you have to fight him. But I'm not gonna waste you guys' time. So yeah, this is a section where there's a police station, and there's the bot. So the police station, they got some budget. Basically, they asked the engineer to start building bots because they noticed that the bad cats came in town. They don't know they're cats yet, but they know that some bad people came and some new crime gangs, and the crime gangs in the previous city that I was, the crime, the bosses change sheet, you know, because the new bad guys, they come there like, yeah, I got a bigger gear score, the new local thugs, and the new boss of the place, GTFO of this spot, your spot is mine, so you will have to deal with that to help the police guy. So one of the quests like commissioner, whatever, like Gordon and that one. Gordon, it's not called Gordon. He gave me a green light and the budget to build a robot. I think I was born to do this, but I'm missing a few pieces. These pieces ain't on the market, but you walks a lot. You managed to put your paw on one. A positronic adapter, yeah, right. This baby could think. I think I put this right on the. Oh no, I put this. Yeah. I remember. I don't know if I'm strong enough, guys. I'm gonna try. If I'm strong enough, good. This will conclude the part 1 video on a good note. If I'm not strong enough, it will conclude on me dying, and I have not yet implemented the soul waiting scene, so it's just a game over screen for now, but it's okay. I'm gonna save here before. Save, yes. I like to save before dying. So I got copy with me, right? So I can show you guys a bit of the world map before going to die, okay? So yeah, you can go south. This area I capped because you go where there's another village. It's a forest village. There's vampires, there's witches, there's stuff. There's cultists, there's a crypt, there's a lot of monsters and ghosts, but I don't want you to go there yet, but you can go through the farm that I will show you. You can go through the Vegetomancer questline, which is basically to kill a few things and kick his ass, and he lets you bypass this thing. So here there's a farm, so it will link, the game is not finished, like I said. Oh, here it's night time. Like I said, in game I have not put night everywhere yet. For now, rain is basically everywhere, or snow, depending if you're high or low on the planet, you know. But the farm, it has, I put the night mechanic in it because there's day, night, and rain. Oh, I need to fix this pixel here. This is not supposed to be ugly. I will fix this. So basically now this is night time. That's why it's weirdly flashing. I have not calibrated the game for night time yet. That's why there's like a weird on the cat. But at night, I think it's day just as a zone. Whatever. The farm timer is not perfect yet, guys. So the farm is a big place. There's many zones in it, but I'm gonna show you the house. There's a teleport system that's partly activated for now. It's a cat in a box system. It's not totally placeholder. It's just not totally implemented because there's a menu here that I'm building, but I have not unlocked it yet because it's not over. There will be many stuff like progression, quest progression, special abilities like teleports and whatnot, artifact items like a summon Nekibara from afar, or celestial crown to communicate with the stars, or whatever that has to do with the lore. And I don't want to spoil the lore here either, because why are the vegetables moving and why is there a Vegetomancer and all that. It's nighttime in a way, he's sleeping. It's nighttime in the farm. I haven't implemented it everywhere. There's a lot of zones that you need to walk over, and you have a percentage chance of the zone to spawn, like the underworld and the desert there. But there's another world map, it's just not there yet. I mean, I need to take a boat from here. Here's one of the beaches. I know I said I was gonna go to the city to die, but I just want to show you the world map before going to die, because I feel like I wasted so much time talking, and now I'm realizing I'm 1 hour deep. I should do like 5% of the game, and not even 5%. It's like, dude, people have too much stuff to do. I will have to do multiple parts. And my kid will play a much different route tomorrow. Because right, he won't speak game dev stuff. He won't speak English at all. He will say French stuff. Maybe sometimes he speaks English. Maybe he will be puts his YouTube mode on. He will speak English. Who knows? But whatever. You will see more of the game, especially if you come on Twitch. But on Twitch, you will see me develop specific things. Like maybe you will have so let's work on shaders this week, shaders or shades or whatever. A lot of stuff we'll see, you know. Because I'm at the beach, she's sick, she wants a detox. I give her a detox, she gives me a croquette. I eat the croquette, I level up. Yeah, so there's quests everywhere, but I'm not gonna. And chests everywhere. I just wanted to show you. So there's a farm. Oh man, sorry. So capybara protects me, so I can explore the overworld, and that's a big brain strat. You can abuse the capybara system to explore areas where you should not be walking, or you get your ass handed to you. Yeah, there are multiple dungeons. You can try to run between bosses, because the creatures that are visible with your eyes, you cannot run from them. Retreat is blocked. But every encounter that is invisible on the world map, for instance, or on certain dungeons, the mobs that are invisible, because there's both. There are the visible and the invisibles. You can retreat an encounter with an invisible mob. You cannot retreat an encounter with a visible mob. Different things. So yeah, this is not the right part of the city. I want to show you where to get the piece to activate the robot. So yeah, I won't show you everything, like I said, but I need to go in this part. And there's a lot of sewer system. Like the city with the thugs, there's a massive sewer system. You need to go there, break the operation of the bad guys. You need to help the police get clues and get stuff. There's a lot of routes, or you can just kill everyone and don't care, you know. But you can actually be helpful. So the sound is pretty loud. I realize in the comments you will all say your sound is way too loud, and yeah, it's right. But it's my first video, you know. It's like a take two, because a take one and the sound was not loud enough. So whatever, I will find the equilibrium. So right now I need to go inside the train. There's a robot that says you shall not pass, basically. But I will say I will try to pass or die trying. No, that's not what I wanted to do. That's a character swap item. Let's boost up my DPS guy. Okay, let's speed up. Treasure, I don't need this. I'm already. I should be fine, because I took a lot of. Yeah, I will reduce the recurrency. It was random, but it's too often. Twice in a row is too much. And I won't talk to the robot attack you, and I will place him better, because right now he's after them. They did me a big slow, that's why I sound. But poison is a good stat against the boss, and I will slow him myself so I don't get one shot. I don't remember his level. He did twice the debuff, but on the same guy. I will do him a big spell. I crit did him only a little bit. I'm kinda strong, it could be worse. Silence, if I do this, he will not be able to cast magic, but I feel like we can just... Yeah, that's a problem. That's what I meant when I said I don't have the gear to kill him right now. Can abuse some magic. With him, he has a good weapon. I got 1 HP, literally 1 HP. So this guy, I would say, if both your cats are like level 15, and you got a little bit better gear on the second cat, you can get him and get the robot. Otherwise, you will need to silence him to prevent him from doing that magic to you. I don't have a revive on me because I gave it all to Capybara because I'm an idiot! No, it's because I'm not playing the game seriously. But okay. It's probably not gonna help a lot unless I'm lucky and he does another debuff. Did I just... Oh yeah, I did. So I heal myself completely. It's a big problem that I don't have... revive. But I think I'm lucky because I can just spam this because the game is not done by anything, guys. And I'm... Oh, the poison! The poison! We did it, guys! Damn. So I got the positronic adapter, that's the positro what? So I should not have survived this, but I did because I got lucky. And the game is not done balancing. In real life, when the game release, you're not gonna be able to survive this one. He's not gonna do dumb stuff like debuff twice the same enemy, you know? He's gonna be smarter. So I got the item. I'm not gonna explore the city. The city is massive. I worked hard on it. It's very nice. But I'm not gonna spoil it. Like I said, I'm not gonna speak to everyone, tell you what they say, the lore. I haven't even got to the police station to get quests from the guys or like, because he's gonna basically tell you, okay, go help all the division of the police station, you know, because you... But he does tell you to go help that girl, and there's nothing forcing you to do it in another order. This is intended that you can do it in this order. You can really do... You can do everything in the order. I can't do the third part of the quest before doing the first. If you know, wrong city. I need to go in the city with the police station. Sorry guys, I'm very distracted by myself. I'm accused that having the sound so loud while speaking. Oh yeah, this is the city. I'm just gonna cut this. Maybe you get it. So I'm gonna go get the robot now because I got the item. Oh man, I'm gonna... Whoa. I'm gonna go heal myself. I haven't gone here yet. Yeah, I'm gonna do... Sorry, can you please don't do that? So, I think I can sleep here. Yeah. Yes, it's gonna revive the dead cat. Yay! Happy in there. No save here. I need to put a save there. But whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna... You can get the fat cat that's there, but I want to show you the robot. The robot, you're not supposed to get it until like level 15 or 20 or whatever. I just basically the game, I cheated and it's not hard enough. That's why I got it so early. But I'm still gonna show you just because I want to have a big badass robot, and this is the best first guy you can get. Like, oh, a positronic adapter! I don't know where I got that. Oops, I got a typo in French. I will have to remove one of the V. But wow, this Robocop is now complete. Shalombo or Catlumbo, it's the detective cat from the police station. I said that I could give you this robot if you help me, because he does say help her with the robot. I will give you the first one produced, and then she will produce more to protect the city. But this part of the city is fine. The other cities are fine. It's just the city with the people fighting in the street that is not good. It's gone to hell right now. So you're gonna have to clean that city to help the cops. And now he gave you this robot. She's already working on a second one. You know, I'm gonna make a transition, but for now the robot is with me. I need to place him a bit more better. Oh, I can give him... Oh no, he comes with base stats that are so high that if I put this piece of crap shield on him, it's actually gonna lower his stats. Pro tip, don't put anything giving less than 50 on him. unless I fix him and I lower his stats. But for now, I wanted him to be strong while naked. I don't want him to have to invest in gearing him. You will have to gear him for endgame and up, you know, because, you know, the PP7 I got is the first gun. This is not the endgame gun, this is the first gun. There is a gun twice as powerful as that, and he's still not the endgame weapon. He's just a decent weapon. So yeah, no, you will have to gear the robot, but for now I want him to really like, oh, this is a big bot and he's level 1, so he's gonna get stuff right away. But no, don't. If you equip shit on him, it will lower his stat, and for the moment it's a permanent. Your stats won't go back up when you remove it, I think. I'm not sure. It's just don't. Whatever, it's gonna be fixed. I should not even expose the present unsolved issues, but I will. So yeah, so now I got this guy in my team. We see we're at the 70-minute mark. So now I'm gonna save the game, and the next time that I play, or that my kid will play, I'm not sure if we will do continue game, and if we will continue from this save game. Perhaps, you know, otherwise he will not have the robot, he will struggle, he will die all the time, he will rage. Because he loves to rage. But I don't even remember if I selected the game mode in AZ or in hard or in normal. I think I picked normal, I'm not even sure. So yeah, when I make him play, I usually put easy. And I didn't forget, I'm just gonna dump some stuff here. I don't want him either to be, oops, wrong screen. I want him to be bothered with equipment. I want him to have room. Catnip for mana. I'm gonna leave him the catnip and a potion and a detox. I will go. I'm gonna leave it that. One of each, good enough. Yep. So if my kid picks this, by the way, my son is named Sheldon. You can see him if you're curious. In my other YouTube videos, there's a video maybe 4 years or 5 years ago who made like a Mario brother video parody. You can see him when he was 4 or 5 years old in that video. Otherwise, you will see him tomorrow or the day after when you will play. Oh, wrong room. I want to go save, but I will bring my son back. You will see him soon, or you can see him right now by looking at other videos. There's not many videos on the channel for now. It's all gonna be Feline Realms oriented. Maybe occasionally he's gonna want to do something else than Feline Realms. You know, he is his own person. So yeah, and this is, you know, it's not his channel, because at the end of the day, it's hard to do live with a 9-year-old person, because even as an adult, it's hard. You say one bad word and it can have dire consequences. So if you put something that is basically at the BP Popo age, no. So I will make him play on YouTube like this format, then I can upload after. I will not make him do live for now, but as he matures up, he will, if you guys want, he will be able to do some live. But for now, this is a channel, let's speak about the game. So let me recap a little. Now I showed you 70 minutes of the game. Well, not really. I showed you like 10 minutes of the games and I spoke for an hour. The game is massive. There's a lot of zone, desertic zone. There's a whole desert overworld. There's like, there's a lot of biomes. Right now I just showed you the grassland overworld. And I showed you three of the districts, only one of which I already showed you. The game is big, but there's obviously, I need to work on the shadows. I need to translate it in English, but you know, I still have months of development in front of me. It's just that the reason why I'm picking up social media right now is because basically it's for the good of my son again, because I already have stuff, you know, but I'm not immortal. I need something. I need a franchise. I need to make video games for posterity. I need my son to have something, you know. I don't want to just like, I got stuff, you know. I'm not young. I'm 40 years old. I got diabetes, you know. I don't know. I want to have something, so I'm trying to create a franchise. So I'm working very hard. I will make this game look better, because I know right now half of you are like your game looks like and blah blah blah, but at the end of the day, video game is about fun. I'm 40 years old. I've been playing video games for literally 35 years. Let me shut the music. I think we are done with the audio. I've been playing video games for a very long time. Literally, I've done all genres, all of them. Basically, I was MMO addict before most of you were even born. Like, before WoW even existed, I was full-time playing Anarchy Online, another MMORPG, back in 1999, 2000, 2001, before I picked up on WoW, so before, even people that are like 25 years old, before you were born, I was deeply a gamer, and I've made games, but I've made games for myself to learn, because I'm fascinated by IT in general, but programming, because I got man, I don't have time. I will make separate videos if you guys want, like a talk about yourself kind of video, like what school did you go to, what did you study. Yeah, I got a college degree. I did 3 years in college. Now I'm aiming university, but there's the whole time goes on. I've been to school for a while now, and developing cost money, oh la la. The time goes, So a lot of people, they will just freak out and they will make it's so easy to make a 3D game. I know you're it's so easy. You open Unity, or you open Roblox, or you open Unreal, or you open Godot. You're in a 3D scene. You're like, oh, take a sky, free asset. Take a ground, free asset. Take free character controller. You already have a game. Look, I got a free 3D playable environment. My game is 3D, your game is shit. You're not in a game, you're in a 3D sim. You seem to think that your 3D sim is a game. I'm sorry, it's not. What you're like in a love affair right now. We all have been through there. Game Maker Garage or Mario Maker or whatever. You meet a game engine, because basically that's what it is. You meet a game engine, you make games in it, like, oh, it's amazing, I can make games. At the end of the day, you're just using a tool, you're not coding anything. Well, you're learning the concept, like in Game Builder Garage. I taught my son to code, like he was 6 years old. I taught him Game Builder Garage, and now he has comprehension. I don't know how they are called in English, but in French they are called nodons. So when you take, say, controller, let's plug an axis on directional movement, whatever, the cord that you plug between I'm not qualified to speak in English. That's the thing. My switch is in French. The program is in French. They call them nodons, but I guess in Godot they're called nodes too. So I guess it's a standard word, a node in English. But whatever. My son comprehends nodes and stuff. I made him. He does it by himself actually. He can make stuff in Scratch, so he has a Boolean understanding. He has no gates and stuff like that. So it's, coding is something in my blood. It's something. But making a game, you're talking. It took me 6 months, and not 6 months like 1 hour there. No, we're talking 8 to 12 hour days for 6 months in a row to get from a blank screen to what you have now. So you make a scene in 5 minutes in Unreal or Unity. You just drag free asset there. I'm in a forest in 3D. I can move with a character. You don't understand. Me too. I can do this in 5 minutes. I can probably do it in 2 minutes. It's not the same thing. You really need. It's a different thing. What I'm trying to say is, don't think that your 3D scene that took 5 minutes to make, that makes great. Yes, that's a thing. It's a 3D is more marketable. Yeah, but to someone who knows, it's like when I see people they listen to AI generated music, and I mean the type with lyrics. I don't mean basically Fruity Loop, backbeat, loop box or whatever, like the trailer. A backbeat is something that you program very easily in an audio program. I don't mean that. I mean the kind of AI music with lyrics, and they're all impressed, like they think this is good music. Like, I'm sorry, this is terrible music. It's just that your standard, your musicality muscle is just so weak. You think stuff like you have low musical understanding. If you put AI generated music to Beethoven here, well, he's deaf. Bad example. Whatever. Okay, it's shit. It's garbage. Okay, even an artist that we can call garbage, I won't name any, this is not about my opinion, but even a musician that is really like, that is meme worthy, like, oh, this is terrible, not him again, even him is going to be better than AI generated music currently, because AI generated music is just short loops with simple verses. It's very simply made music. There is nothing in it, there's nothing to it. So all that to say that when you look at a 3D game, it's like, oh, your game looks amazing, you see him in a 3D forest, and I look the trailer, not the trailer, but the picture, there's literally nothing here. He just opened Unity, he dragged the same sky and the same grass that everyone takes for free, because everyone listens to the same 10 tutorials on YouTube. They all drag the same asset from the list, they all have the same scene, they all think they have a game, and then they change one or two things and they say, look the progress I made on my game, I changed one of the bush and the asset. No, this is not even a game. A game is something. A game is something. It's not a sandbox. You can make a sandbox game. It's kind of what I'm trying to do by putting no walls in my city. I mean, I want you to get in and out of cities, and I don't want you to, I don't want this to be this is a hybrid. That's where I'm getting at. This is between like your classical Final Fantasy 1 or whatever, and your more weird ass Earthbound with something more modern. You know, it's kind of an in-betweener, but there's a lot of work to do, and right now I haven't put down a structure for the speech. That's why I'm turning in circles so much. But I think that the important thing is that I put a video out there, and I made it in English. I'm very sorry for the French people. And when I say French, everybody assumes France. Guys, the earth is a big place. France is one of the French countries, you know. I never been to France. And there's even in the United States, there are French places like Louisiana and Florida. And then you go, IT in French, a bad example because now there's at war. But you know, in Africa, another bad example, fuck you, okay? There's French everywhere, whether you like them or not. And yes, there's Europe, but there's also Belgium, and there's everywhere, you know. So I'm just saying that because people keep assuming that I'm French from France. Like, why? I don't have a French accent. I have a Canadian accent. I'm Canadian, but whatever. Here in Canada, most of us are bilingual. Most of the English won't admit they speak French, or they will even pretend to hate it for some obscure reason. It's not important. At the end of the day, I want while I develop the game in French, and I'm Canadian French, and borderline I'm French. You know, if you go back enough, my ancestors come from France, Ireland. And so you know, back if you back enough, we all come from Europe. But right now, I'm not from France. My ancestors have not stepped a foot in France for many hundreds of years. Many. It's like if you decompose a family name, my family name is Desjardins. If you were to put that in English, it would translate to "off the garden." The thing is, French society, they gave you family name based on what you did. So someone was smithing, it was gonna be called either Smith or Forgeron in French. And if you were a slave, in medieval times, you worked in the field. So you were a Desjardins. You worked in the garden, in the field. So basically, I'm a slave, a France slave from origin, if you think about it. But you know, I got more slave blood in me than a lot of the. I won't start. I'm just saying the society is ridiculous today. But this game is not trying to be political. It's just hard for me to speak over an hour and a half without starting to get a little bit. So I'm gonna see you guys right tomorrow I'm gonna upload the one with my kid, because right now he's going to my in-laws. He went to see oh my god, that's hard to say in English. In-law. How is it that? Good mother, pretty mother. Stepmother. He's going to his. No. Sorry, I suck at English. I tried. Whatever. My wife's mother's friend's dog. Oh god. Whatever. I'm gonna cut that. This shit. Take two. So I'm sorry once again if I made this in French, because the French people will see me on Twitch. They will interact with me in French. I will speak to them in French. The English people, their first contact with me will most likely be YouTube. So I want this first contact to be in English, but I want you to know that on the Twitch I will always speak in both, because I'm Canadian and that's what I do. I speak both languages. I don't see the problem. I think both languages. But I wish there was just English on the planet, so there would not. But I'm born French. I had to learn English, and now I'm stuck having to do everything in both languages. What can I do? It's how it is. They even put laws here. You're forced to do stuff in French. It's like, okay, but if I make it in French, only French people will know it. So only people in France and Louisiana, Florida, and part of Canada, and I won't name the others, because you don't have money in a way, you're not a market, because you cannot buy. You need a house, you need electricity, you need a computer, you need stuff to be able to buy a game on Steam. So let's be real, it has to be a modernized society. You cannot sell your game to someone who sadly is born on the wrong side of the planet. That being said, I'm sorry if the format of the video was all over the place. I will try to make up with some timestamps, and I will try to make better for the sound in the next videos. Try to make a better balance of French and English, and also I will try my best to bring content at least once a week. But I'm always working on the game. But I mean, implicate. I need to work on my English. I need to bring you guys in. Not only I need you to see the game and enjoy the game, but I need you to also tell me feedback. And I don't mean the kind of feedback like, oh, you are a piece of shit person. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe you are, maybe you're not. That's not important. I really want to. This channel is about the game. If you want to speak about something else, you can send me a message. I mean, maybe I will speak about something else, but nothing on my channel will be about something else than game development and the things that go around with it. Either it be a YouTube channel, or either it be playing music. Right now you don't see, but I have an electronic drum, I have a bass guitar, I actually have instruments, and I will add more sounds to the game, and not just what there is right now. And there is a lot of content related to game development that I will share with you guys. And I just hope that I will manage to make this well enough that you can go seek the content that you want, and not have like this video where you have to sit through an hour and a half of rambling. Not rambling, whatever. Yeah, I'm just gonna end it there, guys. I'm gonna see on Twitch. I feel forced to speak alone in front of camera. I feel stupid, but on Twitch it's not the same, because there's gonna be a chat. I'm gonna be, hey chat, what's up? I'm gonna speak with you. It's gonna be the same. We're working together. Maybe you say, hey, I think this is cool. Oh, I think this would be better this way. Oh, maybe let's try. Maybe interacting with people is fun. Right now this is just me doing a monologue, so it's not as nice, but it is something. It is a start. So aside from that, I think we've been through a lot. I don't feel satisfied with what I've showed, because all I did was talk. But if I wait and just do super edited video, I will have no presence on YouTube, because I will only have short, very edited video that nobody see. I need to pump out some quantity right now. I hope I'm making quality. I'm certainly trying my best. I know, but I need some quantity right now to get started. I'm sure you guys understand, and I hope that that you will interact with me in a positive way, because I will interact with you in a positive way as well. I might have opinions, but I don't dislike anybody. I will, no matter your opinion, I will always listen to you, and I will always, unless you say stuff that is very offensive, let's be real. There's nobody that could let someone say something very not offensive and not do something about it, because then they say, oh, you let him say that. So, please be normal. Be normal. That's a good motto. Let's end on there. Let's end on be normal. We can do this. I can do this. Can you? Can you? Can you? So see you guys very soon, and I hope that you will end up liking the game as I continue to shape it better, because right now it was like, oh my god, I need to go from nothing to this. It was very, very painful on the carpal tunnel. Honestly, the pixel art, all the transparency, there was a lot of pixel work. I needed to cool down my literally my mouse arm, and a bit my brain too. I was getting some difficult parts, because you like water, you flow where it's easier, so you do all the easy stuff and take notes, and then you end up with the art stuff that's like, oh, at least it fits on one page. So I managed this. I'm in a one-page situation. I had gotten to a couple of pages, but I really now it's short, and now I know where I'm going. That's why I can take a breather, and my son has gone to his in-laws, whatever. I need my English will get better as I talk, of course, because being bilingual is one thing, but if you don't speak, everything is a tongue twister. I have the mouth of a baby in English. I have no practice. Every word you hear me say right now is one of the first time I've spoken English in multiple years. So my English will get better as well. So thank you guys for your time. Please, I hate saying this, but I need like and subscribe the video. I put link for my Discord. On Discord, you don't have to, but if you want to be noticed when there will be a Twitch stream, and when you're not sub on Twitch, you don't get email pop-ups, oh, la prune is streaming, and you just want to know in advance on your Discord, oh, I'm gonna do a stream this Friday, whatever, you can come to the Discord, and I put it in the news section there. Otherwise, my Twitch channel, I put the link below also. It's La Prune Twitch TV, La Prune 84, whatever. Just follow that. I'm not gonna spell it. Just go in the link below. And what else? So yeah, that's it. Subscribe, like. If you like the game, of course. If you hate me, please do something better with your life. But if you either enjoy Feline Realms, or you enjoy for some reason hearing me talk, I've had that happen. I even had a guy, I can hear you talk forever. I don't know. Maybe it's the voice. Everyone has a different earbuds. Who knows? Whatever your reason for watching this channel, which is a game dev channel specializing in the game that I'm developing, I thank you very much, and I hope that you find something instructive in the following series, because this was just a mix mash of I'm speaking about everything. Sorry, I needed to just let something out, and the rest of the uploads will be more organized. The video will not be like rambling for 2 hours. It will be like speaking about that subject for that amount of time, then another subject, or it will be the streaming, which will be in the stream title. I'm working on animations because they look like crap, so I want them to look better. And then you can see how I'm doing. You can come see like, oh, how does game dev work? Or you can come as a good game dev and be like, oh my god, you work like shit. But once that being said, please help me be better if you know how. I welcome the help. I'm not dumb. I welcome the help. I think it's important to listen to feedback from people who've done it. I don't mean listen to someone that say like, oh, you should make this or that. You think you're the first person to have that thought. I'm 40 years old. Believe me, I've thought almost everything, but yeah, almost. So you can definitely test your almost on me, but if you have experience in the field and you know how to do something better, please share with me. I would greatly appreciate. And if you have a similar channel than me and you want us to like rate each other and stuff, develop some kind of I don't know how to say English, but some kind of relationship, go on. I can be your French Canadian contact, and you can be my whatever you are contact. So thank you guys for your time, and I will see you more often from on Twitch and on YouTube. See you next time.